And this game winner happens.
Guduric za 3 poena. Marko Guduric, heroj.
The game is over basically.
Zeljko goes crazy. Guduric it was very tough for him. We couldn't find him for like 2 hours. He was somewhere in the park, just on the bench, crying.
That's the question I had. I need extensive breakdown.
Let's have the best celebration. You can see this.
Now. Cooler heads have got to prevail here.
Just young, stupid.
So this is BasketNews Film Session with Marko Guduric of Olimpia Milano. Welcome, Marko.
Thank you. Good to be here.
I have to tell you, I was surprised because you're 30 years old. I would say relatively young in the EuroLeague, but you had so many great highlights. I was shocked. And we are kind of short of time. We don't have an hour to spend talking about those clips, but you had some amazing experiences so far. I wish you all the best in Milano, but all these is going to be tough to match.
Yeah, I don't know. I would not say I'm highlight player or something, but let's see.
Where would you list this one in your ranking of your top moments?
For sure, yeah, it's gotta be top 3.
2016 Serbian League Finals. Zvezda is up 1-0 in the best of 5.
Yeah.
And this game winner happens.
Guduric, njemu ide loptu u ruke. Guduric za 3 poena. Kakva trojka Marka Gudurića. 9 desetinki do kraja.
I mean,
yeah, good memories.
You have to explain that shot.
Yeah,
how did you decide to take
it?
Why it went
this.
off the board?
Yeah, so this was, we were down by 20 at the halftime also.
Yeah.
That's and I didn't play the entire first half.
Wow, why?
Yeah, coach's decision. You have to ask Radonic.
Radonic was the head coach.
Radonic was the head coach. Yeah. So I got into the game 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Back then, young and no pressure. I was just playing, and it was a side out of bounds. And Jovic was like, "Get the ball, get the ball." Mm-hmm. And there was no offense. I just remember I got the ball. I did the whatever, this dribble, and then I took a shot. And the interesting thing is I didn't see from Vanya's hand or whatever.
You didn't see the basket?
I didn't see that the ball and the angle was like that. I didn't know it was of the backboard. To me it looked like it went like, and they told me in the after the game in the locker room. But yeah, it was like 400, 500 fans. Back then you could have also the opposite
when
team
I saw
away
it,
team
I was
fans.
shocked that you had Zvezda fans inside Pioneer with Partizan as a home team.
Not that long ago. I mean, I wish we can again have this.
Yeah.
It would be nice, but.
Kakva pobjeda Crvene zvezde. Marko Guduric, heroj. Koji put ove sezone? Sa 9 metara od tablo.
Crazy
shot. It was good memories. Good memories.
You were 21 years old. And it was coach's decision based on, I didn't check your stats, but you were like one of the top players on the team, or
no?
You were just this young kid, and the coach decided to throw this,
No, I was playing. I was playing some minutes, important minutes that year. But I would say I was like a, X factor, guy to come from the bench and try to change the game, score some points in 10 to 12 minutes. That was my role. The concept of the ball somehow ending in your hands in important moments continued.
Daniel Tice, he's playing with 3 fouls, sidestep 3. Oh, and he drills it right into the eye of Daniel Tice.
And actually, we're watching the EuroLeague Final Four title game 2025 Abu Dhabi, and during the season, I think that you were the most clutch player of the season. You had so many big-time shots in 4 quarters to decide games, not necessarily game winners, but those who were like, okay, let's go home, the game is over. Yeah. I want to hear your insights about the way you were feeling.
I was so tired. That's what I remember, and I repeat myself again. I was cramping. I got hit by Calates to my calf, like in the third, and then the entire second half, my calf was hurting. I couldn't move. I would say a lucky shot, but I don't believe in luck. I think I deserved it somehow. Just happy that I was a part of this team and that this shot went in.
Yeah, the first one we saw in Belgrade was just a regular jumper. This one was a sidestep. Were you planning this move?
Yeah,
because you love those step backs as well. Why did you decide to go with the sidestep?
I thought about Spanulis' sidestep. I don't know why. Maybe because he was on the bench or whatever. I don't know. Usually I don't shoot off the left dribble, or I do, but mostly like right side step or step back. But I don't know. Maybe that's why I took this shot. Or
actually, this is the situation where I have a question from one big fan of yours. His name is Nigel Hayes Davis, and his question was, if he had to save planet Earth from the monsters, his go-to move isn't a step back. I'll let him tell you what move that would. That has to be some story behind that question.
There is, but I forgot, to be honest.
Okay.
But we
had some time, yeah.
Yeah, we used to talk about that.
About monsters and Space Jam?
No, about the go-to moves, yeah.
Okay.
But it's usually for me, it's the crossover right step side, or going all the way left and using the body to create contact. But Nigel's move is the left pull up. So, but we talk a lot about this, and he actually texted me after Partizan game. Now when I missed the 3-pointer to win the game, he was the first person to text me, and to show his support. And
what was the message about?
He said, "We always trust you with that shot," like something like that.
Okay.
So
no trash talk, just supportive message.
Of course.
The reason why I put this clip, it's like
I know.
it happened 7 years ago.
I remember.
This is probably your league regular season game, Fenerbahce FS, and this is actually the most viewed video on YouTube that includes Marko Guduric. If we combine English one, this one, and the Turkish one, it got over 1.2 million views. You're gonna see why, of course.
I know, I remember this one now.
So this is some random possession. You're about to close the game. Everything goes according to script. Marko Guduric again makes a shot. The game is over, basically.
Zeljko goes crazy.
And the timeout.
Yeah. I remember exactly.
Can you make a transcription of this conversation?
Session inside the final minute. Shot clock getting low. And that one does drop. It rattles in, and surely that one is the dagger from Guduric, if the one from Wanamaker wasn't on the previous play. But look, coach, he's not bothered about that. Why you get out to him? He's taking a three. What are you letting him hit that three for?
I remember exactly what happened here. It was the defense before. Okay. It was a switch, and I didn't switch aggressively on Kruno Simon, and I think he made it three. And it was my mistake. So even though I made a three and pretty much closed the game, he would still, he would let me know about the defense, and that's Zeljko, and never enough. There's always, you can be better, you can do more, and then this is a great example of him and why he's who he is.
But that's a vibe killer. You made an important shot. You're about to get this win, and the coach is killing the
but there's always more. There can be, you can always be better.
What do you think about those explosive sideline coaching methods and stuff?
It helped me.
Sharas continued after Zeljko.
Exactly. Yeah, this helped me a lot with Sharas. Yeah, even though I struggled a little bit at the beginning with Sharas. The first year, was not easy, and then last year was really, really good. The relationship was amazing. But this definitely helped me, and every coach I had, I took something from each coach, and I learned a lot, and I'm very thankful for all those years and all those lessons.
Have you ever considered coaching after retiring?
No, to be honest, I would not like to be a coach, but I think I would be good, let's say.
Okay.
Let's say solid. I don't know, but as of now, it's not something that I think of. But you never know. We'll see.
Okay. I think it means that
I know many examples of players that said no way
and
coaching and
end up coaching actually.
End up coaching, so.
Okay, it's still early. Again, you have a lot of good years in front of you.
See, hopefully, yeah.
This is quite rare clip because it's from your single NBA season that you had in 2019 and 20. This is your career high game.
Half of the season.
Half of the season. 17-point performance.
It was a good game, of course. I remember we were down pretty much the entire game, and I scored like 3-4 threes, I think, in the third, for end of the third and beginning of the fourth quarter. We won the game, but I just remember it was like good experience for me, and like just to understand how NBA works. I was having a, let's say, career day, career night, whatever. I was making shots, and then 2-3 minutes into the fourth quarter, I got subbed out because the starters have to play, you know.
NBA
and for
politics.
Me, so for me, it was like, why? And I'm just having, you know, I'm scoring, and I don't know. I think Dillon was the starting, or
Dillon Brooks. Was on the team?
Brooks,
It's Jar Morant, Jonas Valanciunas.
But I think Dillon was the guy who subbed me, or Grayson Allen, or I'm not sure, but
okay.
But and let's say he was having a bad night.
Yeah.
For example, I don't know, but it doesn't matter over there. It's starters, you have to respect them. Everything was written on the papers, so that's what I remember from that. But it meant a lot for me, to be honest. This game, as you know, for confidence and everything, and experience in NBA was good, even though I didn't, you know, let's say stay there or played or had a role that I expected to have, but it was a good experience, and I'm really thankful for this.
We actually had a question from BasketNews subscriber Stefan Perica related to the experience that you had. His question was how did this short NBA stint change his game and perspective in general, and also for a man of a certain name and reputation at the time, and his dreams, expectations, what is it like mentally to be sent to the G League?
Great question there. I started talking about it. It was a great experience. And at that moment, it was tough. I was, you know, struggling. Of course, you want to play. I thought I, you know, deserved to play, and I could play, and I know I could. But you know, sometimes in life the things doesn't go our way, so you just have to find, you know, some, let's say, extra energy inside, and just, you know, to, like I said, to keep going forward. And I just learned how to be professional there, how to work out. You know, the workouts were really amazing, something that I always wanted as a kid, you know, to be in NBA, to have like 3-4 coaches working with you. And it was just,
but it's not like they practice a lot.
It was, no, but if you don't play, like I wasn't playing the second part of the season, then the workouts are really good, individual workouts, and you really work on your game, and I got better, and when I came back to Europe, it helped me a lot. You have a lot of clips left.
A lot of stuff.
That's not,
but
I don't like
these are good clips, and this was a good situation. Marko Guduric hits a three-pointer in one of the best basketball games we've ever seen. Serbia is up by 14 with 32 seconds to play in the end of the third quarter.
15, and then I scored 14.
You scored a free throw.
15.
And it was your 6th point in a row because you had scored before as well. You are hot. Serbia is hot.
Okay, the bench.
This is the semi-final of the Olympics. How do you feel at that moment?
Oh man, you see, the guys came to the half court. This game, so proud and just happy when I see this, you know. Even though we lost, we all have to be proud, you know, the whole nation, and then we are proud, and everybody was. It was tough, of course. We all, you know, cried, and I mean, players dealt, you know, individually with the situation, you know, depending on.
The level of basketball was amazing. I was there covering the tournament as a media, and I was like, wow, this is actually the best ever FIBA, the best just in general basketball tournament I've seen.
Yeah, we were just like, we couldn't miss. We made all the shots. And then we just got tired at the end, I guess, and, you know, it was...
Again, you were playing against LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Steph was amazing. I remember Steph was... And I watched the game after that, and we talked about it, like, with Alexa and Dobric, and like how he was so hard to like guard him. It's unbelievable. Like this level of preparation and the level of he's the best shooter of all time, but he needs like half of I remember like second or third three was Dobric was guarding him, and he was there and stopped him at the free throw line, and Steph didn't know what to do, and he passed the ball, and Dobric did this for half of a second. Just he looked where the ball went, and Steph was already in the corner, and
open
the ball found him, and open like half of a second. You do this, and he's out. So but great memories. Just proud and happy and happy that we won the bronze and.
We're gonna talk about that as well.
No.
We're gonna talk about that as well. But
okay.
I bet you guys talked, especially with Dobric, a lot about this whole situation. You're up by 2, less than 3 minutes left to play. You get an offensive rebound, Serbia, and Dobric has this open shot. If he makes it, it's +5 with basically 150 seconds to play.
Yeah, it was important.
Would you
shot,
agree that it was decisive
and
moment?
And then we received a 3.
Yeah.
And this bounce lucky.
Again, another great off-ball move by Steph Curry. Like this great screen.
No,
they made
this unbelievable screen. And Embiid was setting great screens. I remember. Yeah, that's basketball, man. You see, 10 seconds, you go up 5, or now you're down. I remember Dobric it was very tough for him. It was very emotional after the game. And
how did you help him out?
Yeah, me and Alexa and him, we were really close. The 3 of us. And he just went outside of hotel, and we couldn't find him for like 2 hours. Okay. And then we went out, we tried to call him, and he was somewhere in the park, just on the bench, crying. He was, but yeah, it was good. We were there for him, and he played well. Then the next day, and we won the bronze. So everything.
Yeah, that explains a lot of how close
better.
you were. That you were helping your friend, and as you mentioned, the next day you went there for the bronze medal game, tough game, but you still managed to win.
11 in the morning.
11 in the morning, really?
I think something like this.
Could be.
11.
I think crazy schedules.
We finished the game at 1:30, and we started drinking early.
Oh yeah,
celebrating, and that's why we had a lot of time.
That's the question I had. I need extensive breakdown.
Now you understand.
Serbia between winning bronze medal game against Germany and before stepping up on the podium.
You can see, you can tell. It was 10 hours of. Yeah, imagine.
Do you remember everything actually, or there were some?
No,
blackouts?
I remember. Of course. Yeah, man. Great day, great memories. We just had a lot of time in between, It was just
too much time. Actually.
Yeah, but even Bogdan said, he told us before the game, like, let's win, let's have the best celebration. You can see this one. And after the game, he said, like, let's get historically drunk and be, because it's, Olympic medal is really is something special, something else. I was, hearing about this, that Olympics is, Olympic Games are something special. But now, I mean, last year I really, I am thankful that I was able to, be in that position and experience it, and it's really special.
This is the picture from Fenerbahce. And bus celebration, also historical.
History, historical for sure.
How many people were there? Like 500,000? Is that true?
I don't know, man. But I saw something.
Did it feel that way?
They said between 1.5 and 1.9 million people. That's what I saw. They heard. I heard after the celebration, because that street is very narrow. It's like, I think, almost 5-6 kilometers long. Mm-hmm. So imagine, like, we were like driving for 2 hours throughout the street, and there was people everywhere, and they were following the bus, and it was really nice.
What was your biggest highlight throughout that 2-hour drive?
I lost my voice. Microphone was with me a lot, so I learned all the songs, even the songs I didn't know before I learned that night, because they were just, singing non-stop. So just amazing, man. Amazing memories. Super thankful, grateful to God for this, It's something I always dreamed of, to win EuroLeague first, and then to win it with, let's say, of course, Zvezda is my home team. That was the goal when I was a kid, but then just winning with Fener, great fan base, unbelievable people, they love basketball, they love sport, they're crazy about sport. So also to win it with Nick Melly, for example, like, I was so happy for him, so happy for Sharas. I mean, after so many years, you know, people doubting and you know, him in Barcelona and whatever, you know, the comments and everything. And
But what a wonderful moment between those two iconic figures as they share an embrace. But Fenerbahçe Beko Istanbul fashion a famous victory in Abu Dhabi to take the EuroLeague title. And just look at what it means to everybody clad in the yellow and blue from the team of the Asian side of the Bosphorus Strait in Istanbul.
Oh, exactly. One of the last few videos I had for you. This is your last exit in Fener, I guess. Turkish League final series. Do you remember what he was saying to you?
I don't, to be honest. I don't. I'm trying to think now.
I'm just trying to think if that was the moment when it was also clear that you're leaving.
Yeah,
Milan.
I knew.
Yeah,
I signed after
Final Four.
Yeah.
Because then there were these celebrations with the fans, being thankful, supportive and stuff.
No, amazing. What I've experienced there was really, really special, and I will never forget that.
This video was also great.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah. So my last game was home game, and the gym was full, and you know, it was just good, emotional, very emotional. I couldn't stop crying. But yeah, that's life, man. It's unfortunately part of the job of life. You know, you have to say goodbye sometimes to the people you love. You know, to the club. And why I left, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I talked about this as well. You know, it's there was a lot of things at one place at the same time. Maybe now it's not the best time to talk about that, but I'm happy with the move I made. You know, it's a new challenge. It's a new thing for me, and I think in life you need something like this, you know, to you know, get out of the comfort zone and try something new. I'm happy, excited, you know, for this new opportunity, a new challenge.
I have a last question regarding this topic, but before that, I wanted to show you this clip. This game happened 3 years ago at Olimpia Milano. It's not me, it's YouTube. You know, it's one of the most viewed videos.
Random.
One of the most viewed videos, including Marko Guduric. And can you explain what happened there?
Yeah.
What was that all about?
Young.
Because it was weird.
Play this one out with an easy score on the inside for Devin Booker. He moves to 14 points in the game. Now. Cooler heads have got to prevail here. And you see the coaches showing unity.
Just young, stupid, like just, I don't know.
You made that shot. You were pointing at
doing
Messina
this.
or at somebody else. You know what?
Yeah. It's. I mean, I'm not gonna go into details, but I just regret doing this. And yeah, this was unnecessary at the end with Kyle. But we all talked. Me and Kyle, we talked after that. Me and coach talked. The next, I don't know if it was that year or next season. First time we saw each other, I apologized to him, and everything was fine.
You mean Messina?
Yeah. Just me watching a lot of, I guess, NBA highlights, players talking. You know, that those years, you just, that's what it was. Also, let's say one of the things they beat us that year in Istanbul by 30. It was one of the worst games in my career. We scored 43 points, I think, as a team. We scored 3 points in first quarter.
Wow.
So I've never, you know, I've never seen something like that, and it was just extra motivation, whatever. Like I said, the next year I apologized the first time I saw coach, and he was also very, very okay. Where, you know, he said, "Don't worry about it. You know, we forget. We move on." Like I said, I regret doing this, but I cannot go back in time. It is what it is.
The angle that I had for this video actually was how did you approach, let's say, the situation afterwards, but I see you guys figured it out, like you approached the coach, you wanted to apologize and you wanted to explain yourself.
No, I didn't say anything bad. I didn't say any bad words or anything. It was just like talking, in basketball terms, like, but I didn't say any bad word or anything like that. So
is there anything
fine.
in basketball business that you couldn't forgive for?
No. I don't remember. No, I try to forgive. We are all called to forgive and to love everybody, and it's because we are all we can be like this, so we have to forgive other people because other people forgive us for our mistakes, So we are all called to forgive and to love and to spread this love and just good energy, and I try to be like that.
That's a nice message, by the way. But the last question that I had was like, what's your goal in Milan in this new chapter? You presented it as a new chapter, new challenge for you.
Yep.
What's the goal for that?
So I just want, and wish for the team to stay healthy, first of all, because we've been dealing with some injuries and some problems, and that's number one, to stay healthy, and then just to be better every day, to be better a little bit, and then let's see where that is gonna take us.
It was a great film session, Marko. Thanks for that.
Thank you. Pleasure, always.